What's up? What's up? Did you know that Twitter's getting twice as many views as YouTube? And that Instagram is the #1 most deleted app? Things are changing, everybody, and you gotta adapt, okay? Things that you thought were right, maybe they were right for a while, but they're not right now. Maybe you thought they were right, and see, that's what I'm saying. There are things that you say you'll never do that you end up doing. There are things that you're doing now that you'll say, oh man, I'd never stop this. And then next thing you know, you stop. Things change all the time. Everything's unpredictable, you know, but it's like predictably unpredictable. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. You thought I was probably going to say click subscribe, but no, I want you to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter's handle is actually at YouTube CHB2, so that should be pretty easy. At YOUTUBE CHB2. So right now I'm at my first job, 7 a.m. You gotta be considering sales. You gotta be focused on sales. If you're not focused on sales, you better be producing an actual product, right? I mean, it's either one or the other. I really need to break that down to you, okay? So it's either labor or sales, all right? That'll really help you understand life. I wish someone would have told me that when I was a teenager. Break it down into labor or sales, okay? Once you break it down between labor and sales, pick one of those two and just try to get really good with one of those, right? I also want to quickly say for the record, I won't spend too much time on this, I swear, but I will say quickly for the record that the most expensive thing that the United States spent money on in 2023 was the Super Bowl stadium. The Super Bowl stadium for $2 billion. That Super Bowl stadium was $2 billion, okay? We've given foreign countries $200 billion. We've given foreign countries $200 billion. Okay, so that is 100 Super Bowl stadiums. All right, just for reference. Just for reference. All right, the next thing I'll spend 30 seconds on. The next thing to spend 30 seconds on is electric vehicles. I've resolved electric vehicles. When it comes to electric vehicles, Chevy, Toyota, General Motors, specifically, and you could include Tesla, have not improved their battery technology in 20 years. All of their battery technology is the exact same for 20 years, okay? Okay. So for those of you that think electric cars are the future, they have not improved electric cars in 20 years. They've only changed the body. You never realize how life is so loud until you sit at an intersection. When you're just sitting at an intersection, it is so loud, bro. And you would assume with all of this noise, there's a lot of money and a lot of stuff being produced. But there's not. There's hardly any money being made. And there's hardly any stuff being made. A lot of these people, they're out looking for jobs. I'm sorry to laugh. It's just, you get to a point where you're like hysterical about it. It's like, it's so bad, it's laughable. A lot of these people are out looking for jobs. A lot of these people right now, they're not even on the way to work. They're out looking for work. But as I said, it's so damn loud. I just wish all this noise had an effect on our society. Like a lot of stuff was getting produced. You don't see anything new. We've had the same KFC, same McDonald's, same Burger King, same stuff, same style of houses, same style of stock market, same style of debt. You're probably thinking, it just seems like you're bitching. Well, I mean, I've reached an age, I've been here a long time now. I've been here over 30 years. And it's like nothing is improving. When you're a young kid, you're really brainwashed into thinking that as you grow older, you're gonna go to space, there's gonna be space travel, everybody's happy. There ain't none of that. Everything that like you didn't want, like less jobs, less money, less cool stuff, more regulation, more licensing, fatter people, like way less attractive people, way less. Oh, you're attractive, CHB2, you're unattractive. Whatever. Regulations on guns. Man, I don't know, like life, less theme parks, more bank bailouts, shittier politicians. Am I, like, when it comes to selling and producing stuff, haven't I sold you on that things are not looking good and that you need to, like, they're like, well, what do I need to do? Spit it out. What do I need to do? You need to just stop being so thoughtful towards others. What? That sounds cruel. Now, there's very small courtesies to strangers. There's people that you have in your life that you consider family. But what I'm talking about is this over courtesy. This over courtesy, right? This over friendliness, this sensation that you've got to do so much for all these other people. And while you consider that, okay, while you consider that, this charitable mindset, I want you to think about the median income. The median income, okay? Are the majority of people like you? Probably not. The majority of people aren't even charitable like you. And they barely are getting by. So for you people, who you calling you people? For you people that have this charitable, friendly, courtesy mindset, you're so far low on the totem pole, you're either gonna get abused, you're gonna get killed, you're never gonna make any real money. You'll say, I don't wanna make a lot of money. Then how are you gonna donate to a big charity? You're full of shit. You know? You gotta make a lot of money to donate to a charity, don't you? How are you gonna be charitable if you don't have, oh, I just donate my time. I just donate my time. What's your time worth? What's your time worth? Oh, what I do is so valuable to the community. Yeah, well, if it's so valuable to these people and they recognize its value, I'm going to blow your mind right now. If these people that you're donating your time to, if they recognize its value so much, if they recognize its great value, how come they don't do it for themselves? Everybody needs to take care of themselves. Accountability is more important than charity. I repeat, accountability is more important than charity. All charities can just be eliminated. You know, I'll go as extreme as to say, what's so bad is that Israel, aka corrupt American corporation politician sellouts, traitors, have teamed up to depopulate certain parts of the planet. They're the extreme end of ruthlessness. They're the opposite end of charity. They literally kill you. They kill children with indiscriminate, they have no justification, right? They literally tell people to collect in a bomb-free area, and then they bomb that area. It's literally the cruelest thing you could do. And then you've got these other people, like these Canadians I talked to. These Canadians are literally the most brainwashed suckers. Canadians are the most brainwashed suckers to ever exist. Not only is their debt to GDP ratio, meaning that every citizen has allowed their government to put them into debt as like a citizen, to where no matter how hard every citizen works, they're never going to pay off what their government puts them in debt towards. None of you take that into consideration. I'm only so angry these past few months because I've come out of a matrix. I was first in a self-put matrix as to a blindfold on myself. It's so sad. I could have saved myself so much time. Now, what I'm trying to do is tell you all that our government and many corporations have teamed together and they've got a matrix on you. It's a silly word, but it has a big meaning. Originally, what I meant by I would save myself so much time and my own blindfold is your own debt and your own mistakes, okay? Which you can fix and you can get out of. Self-responsibility, accountability. But then there's a whole nother aspect of life that nobody really wakes up to, right? Because when you become an adult, when you turn 18, you're barely starting on that self matrix. You're barely able to fix your own responsibilities, your own mistakes. And then as a few years go by and you're fixing that stuff, you don't even realize what's creeping up behind you is that there's a government matrix, there's a corporate matrix, and they're putting you into debt, a debt that you didn't even put yourself into. There's like a credit card debt that you can put yourself into, and then there's a tax debt that your government puts you into. And what's so insulting is that what you tell yourself while you put yourself in credit card debt is so nice. And if you really think about it, these politicians, when they put you into tax debt, what they're saying is barely as nice. I'll repeat that. When you spend money and put yourself in debt, you're so nice. You justify it. You justify putting yourself in debt. I gotta get gas. I gotta go here. I gotta do this. When our politicians spend money that we haven't made yet and accrue it, assign it towards our tax, what that does, when they do that, they're not doing it justified. Do you want to know how I'm able to say that? When they put that money, when I have the opinion of when they put that money, it's not justified, it's because they're bombing kids. Now, maybe those videos are fake. So, are you telling me that all of these people in Gaza, that those videos are fake? So, either I'm completely brainwashed and our politician corporations sell out corporate traders, they're not bombing kids with tax dollars, putting us into debt. Maybe that's not happening, and I'm seeing an AI-produced video, and they're just hoarding all that money. So, is that not happening? Is Israel and America and our corporate government overlord, authoritarian traders, are they taking our future American money, the American money that we would make, rather than allowing us to keep our future earned money? They're assigning our future earned money on this war. Is this war fake? Are they not sniping Palestinians? Is this not happening? Are they just using this money and building bunkers? Maybe they're doing both. All I'm saying in this video is that a lot of people ask, why I'm so angry. I'm so angry because my parents, even my parents were lied to. My mother, my father, I don't really know many people that are not brainwashed here in America when it comes to what we've been taught about race, education, finances. What our government does, it's so insulting. And then you think, what can you do? What can you do? Because if I tried to do something, they would just Ruby Ridge me. They would shoot my dog. They would shoot me. We live in a police state. Every part of my generation, every part of my parents' generation has just been lied to. And if we try to do anything about it, we just get Ruby Ridged. A lot of you don't even know what Ruby Ridge is. You just don't even know.